You know those kind of people that when they eat, they don't like any of their food to touch. They have to have it all divided and separated. Well, if you are like that with your purse or your bag organization, you like everything to have its own compartment, well then this video is for you. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. If you're new, my name is Eva, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to watch another video. So today's video was inspired by my drive home from work because I was using this bag that I realized was the best of both possible worlds. It allowed for organization, but it also allowed for freedom inside the bag. Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm moody. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for a bag with just a general open compartment, and sometimes I like for my bags to be very organized and have special places for me to put things away. Like I cannot predict the mood, it's just that day I know which kind of bag that I want to use. So here's an example of an open bag without any organization. This is my Louis Vuitton mini Noe, and there's nothing, there's not even a slip pocket at all. It's just an open bucket style bag. Today's video is not about this bag, I'm just showing you how this is an open bag. And now I'm going to show you some bag with great organization, and I'm going to take the camera down so you can really get a good view of inside these bags, and then I'm going to meet you back here and tell you what I believe is a bag with the best of both worlds. It has a little bit of internal organization, but it also has openness in there. So stay tuned for the end to see that bag. Vintage bag, the Vavin PM. And this is so interesting to me in terms of organization. I did a whole video about this and I'll have it linked below. In fact, if there are any videos that I've done about the bags that I have that I'm showing you today, they will be linked in the description box if you would like more information. But this bag is just chock full of organization. There is a slip pocket here, and it has a snap where you can close that. And on this wall of the bag, there's that same slip pocket plus an additional small zip pocket here. And on the sides of the bags, there are little places here, like these are really good for glasses. But I've really never found another Louis Vuitton bag that has this much organization inside the bag. Okay, now we're going to talk about MZ Wallace. This is the Mini Metro Deluxe. And MZ Wallace in general I find has really good organization for their bags, but this one really, the two that I'm going to show you from MZ Wallace really stand out to me in terms of being extra organized. So first of all, you can see that there is a pocket here right behind the nameplate, and this is the perfect size for your phone. And there's another pocket here on the back side of the bag that's exactly the same size. And so when you look down inside the bag, you can see that actually it's zipped still, but you have two pockets here that are kind of on the exterior of the bag. So you don't have to get into the main portion of the bag. You can just use these exterior pockets to keep the things you can reach for most quickly. And then here on the interior of the bag, once you finally get in there, you can see that there's even more organization. There's a back zip pocket on this bag, and like most MZ Wallace bags, in that zip pocket you have two little mini pockets here where you could put some small things. And on the front wall of the bag you have two more slip pockets that are trimmed in leather. There's lots and lots of pockets, and you can put things away so that they don't touch, they don't mix up. You can know exactly where to go to find them. Here's the other MZ Wallace bag that I found to have extreme organization. This is the Pippa style, and it's in the smaller size. They have offered it in two sizes in the past. And as I turn this around, you can see that it has these three compartments here. So that's an indication that you can put some stuff in different places. So here's the first compartment, here's the middle compartment, and here's the front compartment. But that's not all. Here on the back wall of the bag, again, it has a zipper pocket and has those two mini pockets. And between the back compartment and the middle compartment, there's a little extra bonus compartment lined in that fun leopard print, heart leopard print here. So there's like the bonus compartment there, and there's also a little bonus compartment here surrounding the middle compartment. And then on the front wall of the bag, if you turn it around, then you see it has those slip pockets trimmed in leather. So that's like the traditional organization. But there's just so many places to put your things in this bag. It's really, amazing, and it expands, and it has room for expansion. And the general style and shape of this bag reminds me of a nylon version of the Louis Vuitton Cousin bag. Okay, now we're going to move on to some Tory Burch bags. So this is the Elanor, in the regular or the larger size, and it is full of internal organization as well. So these bags are leather lined, they're really high quality. The Elanor specifically is quite structured. So this is a smaller space here, but it does have this little internal pocket here. And this is a good place to put a card holder. And then this is a good place to put your phone. I did a packing video about this Elanor back in the fall, and like I said, I'll have those linked below. A big generous middle space here, and then a zipper pocket here. Now I have to say this zipper pocket is pretty tight, and the zipper, you know, kind of rubs on my skin, but there is a additional pocket here in the back. It's quite slim, but it's there. So this bag does have great organization, and the main difference between this size Elanor and the small size Elanor is just the addition of this little slip pocket here on the front wall. Here's my denim soft Fleming, and the organization for the small size, this is the small size, and the regular size is the same. So if you look inside this bag, you can see that there's also 1, 2, 3 compartments. And similar to the Elanor, this bag has a little slip pocket here, like for cards or card holder right here in the front wall. And this is also a good space for the phone. Like, I've used that in the same way. Here it has a very generous middle compartment with a zipper on the back wall instead of here at the top, like the Elanor did. And then there's also a very thin third section back here, but it is accessible, and it does help if you want to put some things away there in the back. This is the layout for the soft Fleming, and like I said, the larger size has the same features. Okay, now let's move on to Coach. This is my Coach Rogue top handle, and this is the one that I had painted in the boutique at the artist event. When you look at the side of this bag, you can see that it has some compartments here and that it will expand. I don't have a chain on it right now, but it does come with this really beautiful chain and the strap. So when you look down into this bag, there's a lot of organization. So here you have 2 small kind of slip spaces here, a very generous middle space with a zipper on the back, and there are 2 spaces behind that, what I would consider to be the back wall. This space here, and then a small space in the back. So if you like putting things away in different compartments, then I don't know of any other bag that has as many spaces as the Rogue top handle. 1, 2, 3, if you count the zip, 4, 5, 6. If you're a Coach fan, you already know about the Cassies, but it's worth pointing out how they have great organization as well. So here's the front space, and here's the bigger middle space, again, with a zip pocket on the back wall, and then a smaller space behind that. The regular size Cassie is organized in pretty much the same way, just with more room to work with. So here is the front space, the middle space with a zip pocket on the back wall, but one small difference here is that there is a slip pocket in this middle space right here. And then again, you have area here in the back of the bag. If you've been watching my channel, then you might wonder why I have this bag, because I did a trade with Ed Braun, and I traded my Cassie to Ed. And then just a few weeks after that, I saw on the Facebook group that someone was selling their Cassie in the same color configuration with the burgundy and then the signature. When I saw that, I realized, you know, I kind of miss it, so I would like to have it back in my collection. So I got another one. One more Coach bag to talk about before we go over to Dooney Bourke. But again, if you are a Coach fan, you've probably seen a lot of videos about this bag already. This is the Quilted Madison. It has a great pocket in the back of the bag. When you open it up, you can see that it has a double flap. So this compartment here is nice if you like to separate things, although it isn't necessary really for this bag. I know some people love that feature and some people don't. Here's the generous middle compartment, and there is a zipper pocket here on the back wall. What I think makes this bag so unique though is this front compartment and the fact that it does have a flap. It definitely gives it a more upscale feeling, I think. So I don't have many Dooney Bourke bags in my collection, but this one is super organized. This is a Barlow, it's in the older style, and I think the only time I've shown it on my channel is when I was putting this Gucci girl here on a bag. I like to have her hanging out here. One of the most unique features about this Barlow bag is that it has two external pockets here at the top, and they don't go all the way down, they just go this far. And this one has a little card slot here, and that same pocket is here on the back, and they close with those magnetic snaps. So when I was using it for work, I thought this was really nice because I put my phone in one and then I put my work keys and ID in another. And then when you look down inside the bag, you can see there's even more organization. There's a slip pocket on the back and a slip pocket in front of that. And then here on the front wall of the bag, there are 2 slip pockets that are leather trimmed. So it definitely does have some good organization, but it also gives you, some room to work with in the middle. And that concept is what led me to think about this video today. And I'll show you the bag that I was using today that really spurred that idea. All right, so now that brings us to my final bag, which is the bag that I believe has a little bit of both. This is my Louis Vuitton Turenne PM. Okay, so here's a shot of the inside of my Turenne PM. And as you can see, I just have some things down here in the middle section that are not, organized. And then there are some slip pockets here to help with organization. So I love to be able to put my phone down here in this slip pocket on the front wall because I don't have to, go searching through it in the bag. And I also love having a place to keep my card holders because I'm going to be reaching for them pretty frequently when I'm out. So for example, today I went to a store and of course I needed my debit card, and I also needed my loyalty card, which was in this pouch, with my excess cards. So it was very easy to find everything that I needed, just at a glance. Yeah, so this is what I think of when I have a bag with both organization and some open room in the middle. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me as we talk about organization inside bags. And I'd love to hear from you. Which bags are your favorite in terms of organization, or do you prefer just to have an open space and you can organize it the way that you want? So leave that in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear from you. All right, well, you take care. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.